you guys. Welcome back to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, okay? Um, Look, y'all see what it says on the title, okay? Spiritual awkwardness. It's very awkward. It's a very awkward energy going on right now. And the thing is it's us, divine feminine. It's us. Like literally, when I tell you we've been going through transformation, awakening through awakening, and I'm talking about it's unbelievable. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I mean, when I'm in the thick of it, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to look at nobody. I don't want to see no damn body. I need my time to myself, regardless to what that look like to me or what it may look like to you. We all have our own ways of moving through this awakening, and this is for my divine feminine, okay? And let me tell you to my divine masculine, you guys, we are coming in sync with one another, and we are being able to, commune and understand one another. This is my part that I play in it to give back to the to the divine for all of the knowledge and the wisdom that's came through all of the downloads and everything that I get, by way of being connected to the most high source. Like, let me tell you, ain't nobody gonna believe you when you tell them what the transformations look like, okay? And so that's why we connect. Everybody not gonna understand it. Everybody not gonna, get it. You gonna get to talking and it's gonna go over motherfuckers' heads. I'm talking about what it is that you're going through, the spiritual awakening. And it's like in the past 3 weeks, it's been heavy, okay? I haven't even been able to get on here, and I ain't been wanting to, because it's like, you have to go into hermit mode when you're going through these, and if it at all, if it starts staticking or the reception mess up, you guys, I do apologize. So I'm gonna jump right into this, right? Because the energy that what we're going through, the emotions, the different it's just so much, y'all. The energy. Let's call it the energy, because energy is everything, right? Within us, and which would create us also energy. You know what I'm saying? We're created through an energetic field. So, like, you, they've been looking high. They've been looking low. Is what I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting for the divine feminine. Um, and so you have these karmic energies reaching out to you and looking to befriend you, and they're coming at alarming rates, okay? I'm talking about in the store, at work, and just it might be at like I just went to the gas station and you have this encounter with a motherfucker, right? So I wanted to tap into the energy of that so that we can be aware of what's around us and what has their eyes or their energy set on us, right? As divine feminine, we are always going to be targeted, because we seek for the world to be in a better place, because we know the truth. We don't see things how everybody else sees them. We see things for what they are. We see things for the truth, which the truth is worse than a lie, right? In these times. So I'm gonna just pull, y'all. We gonna fuck with the Whitney deck, okay? We're gonna mess with the Whitney deck and see what come through, what messages come through. So I hope that you guys came in with your appropriate protection. I most definitely spoke over this reading. Always do. When you know who you are, and yes, we have to tell our spiritual, our soul family, our spiritual family, what's going on. We always want to keep in communication with them and keep them tapped in and let them know exactly, because you have to be very specific when you are talking to your ancestors and to the spiritual realm, to your spiritual family, you have to be very specific on what they need to know. But we are asking for protection. I'm asking for us to have protection and for us to be not be able to be penetrated by anyone that has any evil eyes or any negative energy that's trying to penetrate our field or your field or my field. So let's see what happened and let's see where they at. Like, we need to know what's going on. Like, you feel this shit, but we finna get in deep and see. Well, who is it? Spirit, where they at? You know, because we need to know where to send that magic back. We sending everything back to receiver. You know what I'm saying? And depending on who it is, if you've been doing this shit for a long time, to an individual or to the divine feminine, then we sending it back 1,000 times for. We're not being nice. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what came out. 1967. Okay, I could be talking to someone whose mother was born in 1967. Okay, that's what I'm getting. A mother that was born in 1967. She may no longer be here, but she played a big role in a lot of things that's happened to you in your life, right? And so let me say this too. Some of well, this message may or may not resonate with you, okay? And if it don't worry about it. I'm sure I have other things on this channel that will resonate with you. My messages are timeless, okay? So 1950s. 1950s. I can most definitely, what I'm getting from this is talking to a soul that was reincarnated from the 1950s. You may even feel as if like certain things stick out to you when it comes to that era, 1950s era, okay? Let's see. So you could be having a lot of dreams. Like your dream state is like off the hook right now. And let me say this, mine is as well, okay? So it's a trick that this came out, but your dream state can be like you how can I say it? Transforming. Like you more so like going through like time traveling. Like, you know, like you're having like outrageous dreams, whether it be relatives is no longer here that you do remember, or you're having dreams where you are in elusive dreams to where like you have relatives is no longer here, but you can't completely communicate with them. Like you thinking in your mind, like, damn, this person is not, you just having some wild ass dreams, put it like that. And I'm being called to tell you to what you remember is what you were supposed to remember, but try to, like, if you can, write it down. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point that will be of some significance in your life. It says physical health. Somebody's physical health can be, you know, can be in question right now. Or someone's physical health can be in question. So you could be going through some physical health. I'm getting this, it came right under 1967 where I said about the mother figure that was born in 1967. So I'm feeling like maybe she had, because it was a mother figure, she had a physical health issue, and that's what, you know, was the reason why she went over to the other side. Okay. Look, y'all, I can't make this shit up, right? Crystals can be significant. Crystals came out right under 1950s. So someone who was reincarnated is reincarnated, because reincarnation is real, whether that's the true name to it or not. These souls are recycled for sure. And the 1950s came out on top of crystals. So you most definitely can have a connection to crystals back in from the 1950s when you were here at that time. You know, maybe you did some type of kind of work, or you did, like, you were able to do, you know, be a magician when it comes to crystals, and you did work with crystals. So that can, you know, be very well significant for someone. If so, if it resonates, then that most definitely is a clarification that, you know, you are connected to crystals and that you may need to start working with crystals again. All right? Patience. Look it. I can't make this shit up. Patience. Patience came out. Patience came out right under dreams, okay? So be patient with yourself is what they're giving me. Be patient with yourself, because in this time right now, while we are going through the evolution of finding oneself and seeking self, like, this shit is not easy, y'all. This shit is not, and who said it was gonna be easy? But let me tell you, this shit is like, to where going through doing this shadow work, I mean, it's so fucking deep. It's like everything comes when it comes. You can't make nothing come. You can't force nothing to come. Nothing. Like, you can't call and ask to be a star seed or to be a chosen one. You can't. You feel me? You can't. You just have to be willing to put the work in and do the work. You know what I'm saying? Some are called though to be that. You know, some are called to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And if you neglect it, it's like you fuck your, it's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's like a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's been a lot of the collective questioning. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing this? Being very indecisive. You've been having very indecisive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, I'm here to tell you this, and this is straight from the divine. Look it. Be grateful. I look it. I can't make this up. Be grateful. Be thankful. That's crazy. I can't even, oh my God. So be grateful. Be grateful came right underneath the physical health, right? And be grateful, mind you, I was talking about the mother. The mother that was born in 1967, or you could have been born in 1967, you know what I'm saying? Or your father. I feel like it's a relative, and it's more so a mother or a father, right? But mother is what I'm getting, right? Physical health, and then be grateful. And it's like, this is who you got your gifts from. And you can very well have was like, well, where did I get this gift from? Where did I get this knowing, you know, this understanding from? Where did I get this? You got it from your mother's side. You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what's coming out, right? It says you are more than you think. This comes out, that's a trick. So look, so you are more than you think. Mind you, first came out was 1950s. And I said I'm speaking to a soul that was reincarnated from the 1950s. You may even have this thing for like, you know, for different things or objects or different music back then that you are connected with, right? And then crystals came out right underneath that, where I said that in the 1950s, back then, you were maybe like a crystal guider, like you use crystals for things, you know what I'm saying? Like that was your spiritual formula to create things or whatever of that nature. And so you have a connection to them still. And yeah, and it says you are more than you think, meaning that you most definitely was a musician. And a musician used crystals, you know what I'm saying? See, this is the thing that people don't understand. Like, I feel like when this type of kind of shit go over people's head, it's because you don't think further than what you see. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an infinity platinum plasma that we are in. You know what I'm saying? The galactic universe. It goes further than where we are, because we are in the firmament, right? The firmament covers us up, right? And when they say the waters and the ocean, and that shit is above. It's above, so below. We got water below us and we got water above us. And then we have the firmament, which was created from the beginning of time, right? And so it's like when these messages come out, or when you hear certain things, like, you know, it's some motherfuckers that be like putting certain messages underneath, because they're if you don't believe this shit, or it's not even just that, if you don't have no connection to it, you're not gonna fucking get it. Just gonna go over your head. But don't say nothing. Just keep it pushing. Don't say shit. Don't try to make somebody feel bad because of their connection that they have with the divine, because that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to some divine beings. And look at this hella light, but it's 777. You could have been seeing 777, and it's a trip because the time 7 is a direct connection to the spiritual realm. Okay, so look 777 up, y'all. Look it up and see what it means for you, because it means something different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And we are placed around synchronicities, and they're so loud to the divine feminine right now, and masculine, but we're not talking about the masculine like that. This is for the divine feminine. It says prayer matters. So I could be talking to somebody who's, you know, either need prayer or need to pray, or either you've been thinking about praying, you know what I'm saying, or like you've been speaking to spirit. What I'm saying is you've been speaking to spirit in a sacred place. It's like where it's just been you. It's been times maybe driving in the car, you speaking to spirit because you're going through this transformation and it's not easy. It's been tough. It's been tough. And it's been people reaching out to you that you don't want shit to do with. And it's like, where these motherfuckers coming from? But the love that's in your heart and how genuine you are, you don't know what, no. You're being tested. Okay? He's not your possession. He's not your possession. So I could be talking to somebody that could be in a relationship and you could be possessive of someone. Or they could be possessive of you. Then you could switch it up. He could be possessive of you. And it's a trick because I said this is for the divine feminine. And he's not your possession. Okay? Whoever that's for. 1111. What's 1111? That's straight portal energy. And like I said, we're going through a transformation right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only way that I can say it, because I'm going through it too, is like, in order to truly understand it, you have to really go within. And I know you hear that a lot. I'm sure you guys hear that a lot about going within and doing the work. You've done the work. So that's why you made it up to where you made it up to. And that's why you were having all of these different thoughts and all of these different people were coming in. You know what I'm saying? These is basically an overview is what you're supposed to be doing right now. It's an overview over everything. And all the way up to you can remember from when you were a child. All of the attacks, all of the bullshit, everything. And then it's time to draw a line in the sand. Because you didn't have no boundaries when you was dealing with this person. So this person don't know your boundaries. This person has no respect for who you truly are. They don't even know who you are today. But the more and more, that's like if they say you dance with the devil, you feel me? Or if you lie with dogs, you get fleas and shit like that. That's some real shit though. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker not going to accept you for who you really are. Especially if you change it, because that makes them feel insecure. That makes them feel some type of kind of way because they haven't reached that. And it's not like, oh, I'm leaving you behind. That's not how you feel. That's not how the divine feminine group that I'm talking to feel. You want to take these motherfuckers with you, but you can't, baby. You can't take them with you. You know what I'm saying? Something could be happening on Monday. You know what I'm saying? Or something, you could have something scheduled for Monday that's important, you know what I'm saying? It could be this Monday, next Monday, whenever. There could be something that's life-changing. Something that's, you know what I'm saying, that's been going on for a while, you know, and this could be the end of it because it is the end of cycles. We are in the end of cycles with people and everything. And so that's why all these tests are coming up for us. And these old people, old relationships are coming in, karmic relationships. Motherfuckers calling, hitting people, trying to figure out what's going on with you. Are they hitting you? And you like, you know what I'm saying? Even relatives, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they know that you got a forgiving heart. They know that you got a forgiving heart. Better days are ahead. Better days are ahead. You got to know that. It's a lot coming at you, my divine feminine. It's a lot coming at you. Like, I know because I feel it. And simultaneously, we all move through each other. You know what I'm saying? We do. I ain't just talking to anybody. I'm not just talking to a person who, you know, this shit is inside of us. It's not, oh, I want to be. I didn't ask for this shit. I didn't ask to be tapped into the divine, to get downloads, and I didn't ask for that shit at all. But you know, I would rather know who I am and love myself and accept who I truly am than to run off with a crowd of motherfuckers that's gonna mistreat me and mislead me. You know what I'm saying? And that's been doing that. So I feel like we are being called to divide ourselves from these beings that have not been, you know, they ain't been loving us. So now we are being forced and being called. We're not even being forced because it's free will. But yeah, I would say forced to love ourselves. Ancestral. The ancestral realm is big. It's big right now. Like, you literally can be procreating with your ancestors, procreating with spirit in your dreams. You might have been very tired lately. Like where you just been real tired, and it's not because of the heat. You just been tired, needing rest, and that's because you've been co-conspiring with the universe. You've been creating with the universe. Like you're tired of being in the illusion. You're tired of being in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to some wealthy beings. I'm speaking to some wealthy beings, some wealthy divine feminine. Like now you know where the true wealth is, right? You know, you come from royalty. You know what I'm saying? You know that true wealth is within. You know all of this shit. You know it. Now you're being tested to see if are you gonna act on it? Are you gonna stand on that? Are you gonna, you feel me? Like, are you going to go back into the dialogues within your mind and the things that you've been through, all the lessons, and make the right decision when he called you? Or when that family member call you, how you doing? I ain't doing too good. Because they know how to play on your emotions and shit. They know how to, you know what I'm saying? They know how to reel you back in and shit. Look, you say, what does that have to do with it? It's your wealth that they're after. What is your wealth? Your wealth is your energy. Your wealth is the spirit that lies within you. The wealth is the love that you carry in your heart after all the times that you've been hurt. And you didn't let, you feel me? You didn't let that shit self-destruct. You didn't let that shit. I could be talking to somebody that got connections to ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt, okay? Connection to the cosmos, okay? You connected to the cosmos. Look at, look at, I'm a firm believer in, that's a trip, okay? So, wait, hold on, because that ancient Egyptian just came out and then it said harm. And then I was just talking about how them, the relatives and just the karmics reaching out, just whether it be exes or whatever the case may be, because they showing me something. When I seen this harm, it's not, they're not coming to make things better with you. Whether this be harming you physically or harming you spiritually, or coming to steal from you. Stealing from you, you guys. I'm not talking about physically taking something from you. Motherfuckers do that too. I'm talking about coming to steal some of your energy. Because that's what's, right now, that's what's in place. Money's not even, money not worth nothing. It's your energy. This is what's been going on since you were a child. This is harm. That's harmful for a motherfucker to come in and put up a facade as if there's somebody else when they're mirroring you. They end up mirroring you and talking about the same things that you feel that are valuable to you. And so in your eyes, what you see, they're tricking you. But they're able to do it because this is somebody you once loved. This is somebody that you love. This is somebody that you allowed in your presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really look at shit for what it really is. And I'm telling you, when I get on here, I've been being called to talk to the divine feminine because they not protecting us out here. We gotta protect ourselves, y'all. We got to. We gotta protect ourselves. So, harm, universal laws came out. Universal laws. I'm most definitely speaking to a divine feminine, to some divine feminines that has acquired the knowledge of the universal laws. They see you shining. You always shine. Even when you probably like, well, damn, I ain't even really had shit like that. Like, I ain't really have nothing like that. But you do. You do. You are the key to open up a lot of fucking doors. A lot of doors. And they see it. This shit is not a coincidence. This shit didn't just happen shit don't just happen. Like, I pulled my cards the other day. When I tell you Spirit spoke to me, I'm talking about spoke to me. Oh my goodness, y'all. I should have took a picture of this shit. But when I tell you Spirit was speaking to me, universal laws, right? And by way of learning lessons, you've learned lessons. By way of knowing universal laws, you know more than what they know. They want to know what you know. But see, that's not for you to teach them. They got the same action that you have. They can go learn shit. They can go through the shit and learn lessons and shit and acquire the same things that you have. But instead, they want to come take it. You can't take nobody else's shit, but you can come in and delay somebody. Divine feminine, they can come in and delay you from moving forward by you even entertaining that energy. by way of the shit that they've been doing. My bad, y'all. Let me see. I need to drop this. I don't know how that just happened. Let me fix it. Okay. We back on. Okay, let me go. Because I want to put some other cards. It says root work. Okay? And these motherfuckers are smart. What is root work? What is fucking voodoo? All of that shit. Spell work, magic, all of it is real. It's all real. I'm here to tell you that it's real, okay? And people can put it on you. People can bring it to you. People can send it your way and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we are being called to... That's crazy. I was trying to say that's why we being called to cut these karmic relationships off. And look what the fuck it said. Somebody got a karmic mother out there that they need to fucking cut off. I cannot make this shit up. I was finna say this shit, cut off the karmic relationships. Like, come on. It's a karmic mother that needs to be cut the fuck off. This is the durability of you. This is what tests your strength. Are you able to? Are you able to sever the cords and cut the cords of these motherfuckers that's been killing you softly, slowly? You know what I'm saying? They've been coming all up in your energy, playing in your energy. Nah, don't get mad. It pisses me off, I'm gonna be honest, because of the knowledge that I have now. Don't be mad. Cut them motherfuckers off. Motherfuckers been using sex magic. I cannot make it up. I can't make it up. This has happened to me. It happens. Sick motherfuckers. They're sick. And you have to ask oneself. That's when you ask yourself, like, why is these motherfuckers so engulfed and embodied with who? With me. Like, why do they have this? It's kind of like a fucking fetish or some, not a fetish, like they are like obsessed with a motherfucker. But you don't think of yourself enough, divine feminine, at times to believe that a motherfucker can have that, even though you may be staying in a motherfucking one bedroom and you can only walk from here to here and you barely got any money. It's your life, baby. You shine out that motherfucker. You gotta know who you are. Every day, if you gotta tell yourself, find ways. Find ways. It says your kids need to know the truth. Place it where it fit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like talking about people's kids. Sometimes I'll get into it, but I mean, it came out for a reason. You know what I'm saying? If your kids need to know something, let them know. Tell your kids the truth. Because we've been lied to. We've been fucking lied to. And that's why it took us so long to get to where we are. You know what I'm saying? It's like hiding real shit that could have helped us when we was 14, 15, 13, 10 years old. If our parents would have been honest with us. But then I think about their parents and then their parents. So it's like, okay, everything happened the way it's supposed to happen. But what are you going to do moving forward? Be honest with your children. Even if you feel like it's going to hurt the relationship, however it's supposed to happen, at least they know the motherfucking truth. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with every motherfucking body. You ain't got to tell them. Some people you can't even be honest with and tell them the truth because that'll give them a way to come and move against you because we playing chess, not checkers around this motherfucker, right? And so you can't say certain, but you will know who it is and who not to. And sometimes we got karmic kids and we can't be completely honest with them. And some kids aren't durable to take it. So, you know, just, you gotta weigh that shit out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no doctor, you know what I'm saying? But I know some shit. It says, Spirit said you are a very powerful being. Can't make this shit up. That's why they been on your helmet. They on your head even harder right now. They like, what's she doing? What she got going on? Where's she at? They watching all your social medias and shit. You got any platforms? I'm talking to any divine feminists that got platforms. They on your platforms watching you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you dope. But they ain't gonna never tell you that. They ain't gonna never tell you that you the one. They ain't gonna never be honest with you. You feel me? And look how deep this shit get, right? This is look, I have a direct line to the Most High. A direct line, y'all. So 7 just came out, right? That's number. So the number 7 is connected to the spiritual realm. That's a direct connection to the all, one, source, infinity, right? 777 came out. Make sure y'all look up 7 and see what that means to you, right? This card always come out. Solar. I want you guys to look it up. I'm speaking to some divine feminines that's connected to the cosmos, okay? You're connected to the cosmos, and you have this connection that's been since like the beginning of manifestation, the beginning of since the cycle of the evolution started. Okay, so I'm really feeling like all of the protection that you have, it doesn't just come from this lifetime or lifetimes past. I'm talking about it's been like thousands of years that you've been protected, and this is the time where you are being awoken. Okay, and this is the time where you're being called to connect with your spiritual roots, with your spiritual, your soul family, and they've been reaching out to you. They've been reaching out to you. You've been feeling it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And whatever it is that you do when you're comfortable is when the downloads come down, is what they're showing me. That's what they're showing me. The downloads come down. You know what I'm saying? I could be talking to someone who grandfather been coming to them. Your grandfather been coming to you. Tough. Or want to communicate with you. I don't know, Nigel, they give me the name Nigel or Leonard. No, start with an L. A T. Name could start with a T. Or M. Yeah, this grandfather. Okay, it says it's okay to help others. Just don't lose yourself while doing so. So that's a message directly from the divine, from your ancestors, from your spiritual team. All right? It's okay to help others. Just don't lose yourself while doing so. Ducks. I don't know. Ducks. So you could have been seeing some ducks or birds in general. You know what I'm saying? You could have been seeing some ducks or birds. I don't know. I'm going to switch the cards up, y'all, and do these ones and see what messages that the divine have and your ancestors have. Mind you, what I say, y'all, if my ancestors don't fuck with your ancestors, you ain't going to get the message, all right? You ain't going to get it. It's going to go over your head. You know what I'm saying? For real. This shit ain't for everybody, you know? I can honestly say this. It's not one time since I started my spiritual awakening, or since I was woke up, because I didn't do this shit on my own. Since I was woke up, where I was like, I don't want no parts of this shit, I'm good. And I'm talking about, I didn't have some heavy days, y'all. I'm talking about, this shit is real. Look it, because it's like, it's almost as if, and I want to explain this because they want me to. They want me to share this with y'all. And I want to make sure I do it right, so I got to get, like, because earlier I was thinking about it. It's not one time where I wanted to like say, no, I'm done. Like I'm a warrior. I've always been in it. I'm in it. Like that's just me, right? Like, and I feel like that's why the connection that I have with the divine is so strong, because I'm loyal. The loyalty is inside of me. Like, you know, my soul has always been loyal for so many lifetimes. And the divine feminine that I'm talking to, the energies of the divine feminine I'm talking to, you are the same. You know what I'm saying? We don't have it easy. We ain't never had it easy. You know what I'm saying? We didn't always heard motherfuckers chattering, speaking on us, saying shit, been mistreated, all kind of shit. Just, you know what I'm saying? To tear us apart. But really it was putting us together, y'all, because these are things that we need to know to move forward so that we can, you know what I'm saying? But the point that I was getting to is, as I go through these different transformations, it's like I be like moving in and out, like, you know, and what I see is they show me glimpses of my past. They show me glimpses of who's been in my life, and I'm being shown different things, and it's like a constant like evolution to help me become, you know, to help me. And it's like it's almost as if I'm like, you know how like they have like the methadone clinics for the heroin addicts and shit like that. It's almost as if I was hooked on something and now I'm going through withdrawals. If I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? If I was, so what? But and if somebody has been on drugs or whatever the case may be, but I'm using that analogy so that you can understand exactly what I'm saying, because now I'm seeing shit that's been happening and conspiring, and it's like this shit been going on, and I'm talking about since I was a child. So it's like they showing me shit, and it's like, okay, this energy don't leave. This energy don't leave, whether it be your mother, your dad, and it's not, you know, whether it be a husband or a boyfriend, and you had whatever the relationship was, like, and if it wasn't right and it wasn't compatible with you and the essence of who you truly were, you know, because the time back in the days, even yesterday, we not who we were. We grow, right? Constantly evolving, right? But like, it's like, that's how you gotta pay attention. It's like you gotta, and that's where we was fucking up at Divine Feminine. I'm talking about, that's where they had us. They had us in a slumber. We was asleep, y'all. That's what they showed me. Like we wasn't catching shit. Like, but now we are. Now Mother is back and we are awoke. We are awakened. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is 444,000 is what they show me, right? Everybody not gonna pick up the call, right? When you stop, the moment you stop, that's when you give up. You give up on your own self. It ain't God giving up on you. It's you giving up on your own self because you are God. Christ-like, right, is here. Before we had these eyes, we only had one eye and we seen all things, you see? So if that's who we truly are, right? Just like we biologically, chemically, how can I say it? Our mothers and our fathers, we get their biology. That's what make up our bodies, right? And the same thing with source. So we have all those same things. I don't know what I'm trying to get to, but what I'm getting to is gonna all come together because I got magic, y'all, right? And I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying, Divine Feminine. Take an overview and pay attention. That's what Source wants us to do. This is what the fathers want us to do. Your fathers that's been here, that's been protecting you. I'm not talking about your father in this lifetime. I'm talking about the fathers that came to me when I did that reading the other day. And let us know that we are protected, and we've been protected because we are the new creators and procreating for the new world. Okay? And so, yes, we spend a lot of time by ourselves. Yes, we isolate a lot. That's the Divine Feminine I'm talking about. Yes, we don't have a lot of relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? We don't, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of conversations is hard for us to get into. It's a lot of, we're very awkward right now because we're not of this world. We're not different. It's okay to be different, right? Right? We different. We're not like them. We never was. You know what I'm saying? So let me keep going, y'all. I don't want to talk y'all heads off and shit. You know? Just like, sorry to be different, man. They make different look bad. Right? Boundaries. Look it. And I just say, I said, we are being called to part ways. That's just like the seas, the Red Seas. Now we know God, it says in the Bible though, right? We know goddamn well that wasn't no partner, no seas. Now that's a lot of shit that happened. Logically thinking, what does that mean? Part ways, boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Part shit. You can depart from things, move from things. Boundaries came out. The Divine Feminine, we are being called to set boundaries, not only with people, but with ourselves. Set a boundary with yourself first before you set a boundary with the next motherfucker. Because let me tell you what they've been telling me. I'm like, well, if this motherfucker don't love me, even though I love him, fuck it, I'm just gonna love myself. I ain't never told myself that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said this shit yesterday and the day before. I said, no, I'm just gonna love myself. Loving myself have left me alone. A lot of alone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of alone time. A lot of people not able to handle that time down. That downtime because you constantly getting shit. But this we are. And if you are a warrior, then you able to, you can take the shit. You feel me? You good. Nature, spirit. I'm most definitely talking to someone that's connected to the spiritual realm. You connected to, you don't even want to be around people right now. You know what I'm saying? Just say no. No is a complete sentence, okay? Divine Feminine. I cannot make this shit up. Y'all just seen me shuffle it. And I said the messages, usually when I do messages, I do not just do messages for Divine Feminine. You guys, we have risen. We have rise. In 3 fucking years, what they've been doing for over 20,000 fucking years of enslavement to us. Okay? I'm woke. And when I tell you they motherfuckers been calling and coming and trying to get through and trying to do everything that they can do to get through, man. Everything they can do to fuck with me. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting back like, I move like the air. You know what I'm saying? Air. What's air? Father? What's air? It moves, it fluctuates. I'm using all of my abilities, you know what I'm saying? All of my earthly abilities, because this is who I was created by. This is what I was created by. This is what, you know, this is a part of my anatomy. You know what I'm saying? So we got 39. I could be talking to somebody that's 39, 26, or you can be life path number 6. You could be 28 years old. Also, you could have been seeing the number 33. That number keep coming up, 33. That is a master ascendant number. Look it up and see what it means for you, or the exact meaning to it. But the number 33 most definitely has been coming up. Okay, there has been a death. A lot of cards came out, y'all, and I just shuffled. But there's been a death to things. So what I'm being shown is courage came out. I'm gonna tell y'all all the cards. Courage, meditate, and fire. Okay? So basically what they're showing me is, and I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it is. There's this realm of old things, an old way of doing things. Okay? And it is being called, it's being called in, and it's under judgment. All right? Addictions, whatever it could be, whatever you want to call it. Habits is what they're giving me too, right? It's being a death to all of these things, including the people, right? This right here has nothing to do with like somebody physically dying. No, that's not what I'm being shown at all. It's you having the courage to cut all of these things out and not feel like you're alone. Because you keep going back and forth with it in your head. You going back and forth with it in your head because you know this shit ain't right. You know the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit just ain't working out right. It ain't been working out right. And you need you open to, like, you felt the newness. I'ma say in the past 3 weeks, you felt the newness where you woke up and you felt peace. You felt calmness. You felt that shit. That was spirit showing you, if you move forward, this is what you have. This is abundance. Okay. Okay? You need to meditate on this shit. Okay? You need to meditate on it. Seriously meditate on this shit. And that's time with you alone by yourself, okay? Because it's going to take a lot of fucking courage. And it's going to take a lot of, for the divine feminine, it's going to take a lot of you being balanced out. And fire, that's masculine, right? That's a lot of you being balanced out in order to make these decisions and stand on them. Either you've already done it or you're moving to doing it. You know what I'm saying? I could be talking to a divine feminine, but you know what I'm saying? It's like you look at that text and you still reading that text. You know what I'm saying? It's like you holding on to shit. You keeping pictures in your phone. You holding on to this and that. You feel me? You keeping little items and shit that, you know, because you feel like it's a keepsake. No, let all that shit go. All that shit up. Let all that shit up in fire, Father. Let it all, and look what fire, I swear to God, I cannot make it up. So the divine feminine came on top of fire. Meaning that Father right behind you, your protection, your spiritual tribe family is supporting you. And the doors that's supposed to be closed, that needs to be closed, either you're going to close them, is what they're showing me, or either the karma that these other karmics are going through, you will be in a front seat with them. So you will be a part of their karma, basically, is what I'm being shown. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta set boundaries, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta set boundaries. And it's time to set boundaries with yourself, not just them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to look what's at the bottom of the deck though. Kemet. I could be talking to someone who has yeah, let's see. I appreciate you guys for coming over to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Coming to fuck with you, girl, you know. I got a whole nother setup behind me, y'all. It's a soda, y'all. It's nothing, okay? It's a soda. And if it was something, it don't fucking matter. It's mine. It's my cup. Why you worried about what's in my cup? That's what you guys started telling my friends though. We have 40 hours. I did good today. I'm gonna do another one too, you guys. But we're gonna get into all this. Speak up. Speak up and let motherfuckers know how you feel. You are an old soul from Kemet, okay? You are an old soul from Kemet. Speak up, okay? What the fuck did I just fucking say? Oh my God, y'all. Oh my goodness. I swear to God. Okay, so I said speak up. This card just came out. Look at fucking 3-3. Y'all, that's 3-3. Didn't I just say that y'all could be seeing a number 3-3? Fuck that. We finna look this up. Cause now I wanna know what it is. Let me see. That is, oh my goodness. First of all, I just want to give thanks to my father and my mother and my ancestors and my ascended masters, okay? First off, that's the first thing first. Okay, I want to thank all of my enemies, okay? Because without you guys, I would be nothing, okay? I would not know the shit that I know without you guys. I want to thank y'all too. I want to thank you. You know what I'm saying? Your enemies are your footstool. Let them be the lessons that you learn. Let them be the ones that push you to become, to know. Because a motherfucker can't catch me. Catch me if you can. You know what I'm saying? Because they been wanting to know. So look it says the 30. So look at y'all, 33 just came out. Y'all seen me shuffle the cards, and I just said it. I'm telling y'all, I told y'all I got magic. I got fucking magic. All right, so let me see. I just got hella excited. So this was, it said speak up. So let's see. Spirit want me to speak up. I'm gonna speak up. It says the major message for you. It says 333. So I mean 33. I'm sorry. Your selfless acts of service will elevate your spirit. The number 3 traditionally holds a lot of spiritual meaning with connection to the Trinity and Christianity and the third eye. No, it's not Christianity. It's not Christianity, y'all. Christian. I was trying to say not in this motherfucking book. All right. So third eye and Buddhism. 3-3. It says, is a strong call on the part of your angel guides to reconnect your physical life with the spiritual. With the emergence of 3-3, you are encouraged to reach out and help someone else. This may end up being part of your journey to understand your spiritual purpose. Since 3-3 often appears during time of crisis, its energies draw you to positive thinking and working toward change. At this time, you should pursue manifestation techniques since 3-3 is linked to 3 plus 3, which is 6. So I could be talking to somebody who life path number is 6, right? So let me just say this. I ain't going to read all this. Oh, it's not a lot. Let me see. Energies connect creativity and self-sacrificing. Love as a way to serve those around you. During these periods, you are ready for spiritual alignment as you utilize imagination and creativity to pursue your dreams. Teach yourself lessons and focus on your priorities. Don't hold yourself back. And that's everything that I've been fucking talking about that came up in 1, right? Even though we know 33 is Ascended Masters number. It says, what your future holds. This is a chance to connect with Ascended Masters. Bitch, quit fucking playing with me. Okay, so even though I know I never read this in this book, y'all, I'm sorry. I get excited. I didn't know it was gonna say that. I actually learned that on my own. That's great. Damn, I didn't let the whole page go. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so wait, I gotta find it again. I'm sorry, I gotta find it. This shit is real. Like that. We gotta do a little study, and we gotta do a little study. You know what I'm saying? Because they used to talk about it, bitch, because the bitch was in special ed and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just fine, right? I'm here, right? I'm here. And I'm present. I'm here. So it says, a chance to connect with Ascended Masters while negotiating difficulties in life, right? And so y'all look. So it says, a chance to connect with Ascended Masters while negotiating difficulties in life. And that's what the Ascended Masters are for, right? You're here to teach us. And everyone, I ain't gonna say everybody, everybody can have a ascendant master. It just depends on where you are. Because ascendant masters only show up only if source allow them to. Like, I got 3 ascendant masters. I got 3. Well, I had 3. I got 2 now. And then you ask me how do I know, and that's just because I'm tapped in. It's not just I literally I speak to them. I sit in silence. I sit in stillness. I just and they like this close to us too, y'all. Like they don't go nowhere. They right there with us all the time. So they're over us, like right here. And so because I seen them. But anyway, so let me keep going, right? I seen one of mine. It was a female. Anyway, so it says what you can do. It says serve others through volunteer work, cut off depressive and negative thinking, and speak words of positivity out loud. Read past journal entries to understand how you have grown. Improve communication skills through mindful speech. And that's some real shit. That's me all day. I gotta read this again, y'all. So I can be talking to somebody that most definitely is in that era, need to do those things that they just said. You know what I'm saying? And if it makes sense, and if it coincides with things that you're going through, please like and subscribe. But I'm gonna go back to the Whitney deck. I really want to do. No, I'm gonna do this one right here. Let me see. I'm 51 minutes. I'm gonna do some what's the animal spirit deck? I want to do animal spirit deck because I always want to keep it going in full circle with the universe rhythm, like the rhythm of who we are, and we are all things. We are one, right? Like real shit, we are. I don't care what nobody say. Like don't. Once you come into alignment with yourself, and you really tapped in, it's like that like anything I come on here speaking on, whether if I tap into whatever energies or whatever realm, the divine feminine collective is you're gonna pick up. You're gonna pick up, you're gonna understand, you're gonna relate because we are one. Simultaneously, we all go through the same things. We all have the same lessons, and we are supposed to help each other out, right? That's what we're supposed to do. That's why I do what I do. And it's not just to help, it's more so to help myself. Because me talking and communicating and communing with you guys, it helps me. You know what I'm saying? See things. Like, it'll be like, I be having them moments. That's too many cards. No. There you go. Where we at? We had the horse come out. So the horse came out. The horse can be significant. Let's see. That is... What's that? I believe that's Earth, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's Earth. So that's Mother. She's still up in here. She up in this thing. See? Earth is Mother. That's the sign that came out. And we're going to read it and see where this connects in, because I told y'all. And you know what's crazy, y'all? Because I swear to God, this song keep on. Today it even came up where I'm like, do you believe in magic? I don't know what this shit. And everyone, that song come from somewhere. I had to watch it on a fucking cartoon or something, like, for real. And let me see. Okay, so horse. Okay, so it says momentum, freedom, expansion, energy, and force. Let me tell you something. If you watch tarot readers, if you watch people that do tarot cards, the ones that really is aligned, because some of these motherfuckers just be on here playing people and getting their money and shit, right? I feel bad for them because you can't play in that shit, because we are connecting to forces and we can't use them. We're not allowed to use them how we want to use them. We're not allowed to lie and tell y'all anything. We're not allowed to, even take y'all money. Like, we're supposed to, we're not supposed to do that. Like, you feel me? Like, if you send a donation, that's fine, but we're not supposed to come to you asking you for anything. No, there's a harsh punishment behind that. You get fined by the spiritual realm. Okay, so let me keep going. Okay, so it says momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. It says the horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Didn't I just say that we got ascended masters? Like, we have the protection. Like, we have our spiritual realm. The spiritual realm our spiritual advisors, the committee, because as above, so below. They're here right behind us, divine feminine. Like, we are protected right now. They can't fuck with us. They can't touch us is what they saying, right? So listen, like, no, but you gotta protect yourself too. So no matter how difficult the terrain, a horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and connect and cannot be defeated. Just fucking playing with me. The horse made me wanna. Did y'all see that? Okay, let me stop real quick. Did y'all see that when dude, what the shit happened in, was it Alabama? I don't know. And he was attacked by the white people. I don't know. And he threw his hat up like this. That made me want to do that with the car. That's some real shit. He knew he was gonna beat that nigga ass. He like, dude, did this nigga just hit me? And boop, threw the hat. Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, it says the horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice, physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, or the sacred weapon behind the horse's legacy. So the sacred weapon behind the horse's legacy. What the fuck is the sacred legacy? I'm thinking it's because look at how he connected to the moon. You see the moon right there? So the horse is like horses is free. That's being connected to the divine. Like, you feel me? A weapon is strength. To me, a horse's strength is what they talking about. I feel like they want us to think and figure this shit out ourselves, but see, they caught the right motherfucker today. So when imbalance achieves anything, never gives up. So when you imbalance, and this is in your energy, which is in your energy now, because it wouldn't have came out if it wasn't, because Source don't play with us, right? Source let us know what it is, right? We know what's on the table. We don't deal with motherfuckers that's unsure and unstable and don't know what they want. Because we see that and we know that ain't right? We not supposed to be like that. You supposed to know. You got to know to know. So when out of balance, runs away, feels weak. To bring into balance, strengthen training. So strengthen yourself in different, ways of whatever that can be, whether it be exercise. You got to just do different things that drive you. Like, as humans, like, we need movement. Like, movement is good. That's when I do movement, whether if I'm driving or whatever the case may be, especially with the body. Like, I was doing yoga for a minute. That shit really feel like, y'all, afterwards, like, my psychic abilities went all the way up sky high. Like, I'm tapping in this shit. I'm like, I don't even think I want to know that. Because I could be a crybaby. I know Spirit probably be like, bitch, you don't shut the fuck up and quit tripping and you got this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do these and I'm going to let y'all go because I've been here for how long. Spirit, what other messages you have? So this is a crystal deck, you guys. And I appreciate you guys for coming to Ashley Sharp to work. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all time is coming. If it haven't came yet, it's coming. Keep working. Keep moving. Steadfast. You know what I'm saying? We get a chariot in this motherfucker because you have to understand your power. You feel me? The power lies within you. It was never outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this world make you think that. Don't let a motherfucker come to you. And it's times where we go through shit, when we go deal with certain people. And this is why we are being called to close the door on these old relationships, because we be going through shit with motherfuckers and it take us back to them places of trauma, of pain. So now we trauma bonding with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that shit is over with, y'all. You tired of feeling? You feel me? That shit, ain't you tired of feeling fucked up inside, or feeling like, you feel me, you gotta prove yourself to a motherfucker, or you gotta, ain't you tired of that shit? Or knowing that this person deal with Susie and Susie got a problem with you? Well, bitch, if you deal with Susie, you got a problem with me too. Because if I fuck with Susie and Susie don't fuck with Sam, I ain't fucking with Sam. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta draw. Look at, be the owl. Go get an owl chain, y'all. Owl something. Because then it's like, it keeps it here. Like, you feel me? The owl look over all things. Like, I was drawn to the owls like maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. Maybe like 5 months ago. But, let me see, Spirit, what, man, that was a lot of cards, no. Spirit, what, crystal would help the, collective moving forward? There she. Yeah, y'all, because I don't be on here like for the lights and all that shit. Like, the sentence is crazy. So 3 cards came out again. 15, the devil. It's the amethyst. That's crazy. So the amethyst, y'all. So if y'all know what an amethyst is, it's purple. It's kind of like a rock that's like, they're really beautiful. It might be purple at the top and white at the bottom. And then you have the serpenta 10. So the 10 of wands though, the 10 of wands of fortune and the high priestess. Okay, so I'm gonna read the the crystals, but also I'm gonna read the cards for y'all too. That's real shit. So the all-seeing eye is what I see, right? You need to pay attention to, so whoever I'm speaking to, right? Divine feminine. Either you're gonna get this or you're not. Is what they showing me. Look it. What the fuck? Y'all just see me. I just look at them 2 owls right there. Bro. I just was saying something about the owls. And I wasn't gonna take all these. That's crazy. So let me see. Take a look in the mirror and tell me what you see. I don't know where that came from, but that just came out the ethers. If only for a moment. Look at y'all. So the divine feminine that I'm speaking to, these are the cards that came out. We got the high priestess, the wheel of fortune, and the devil card came out, y'all. Look, we are under, not us, not the divine feminine, but the world in general is under harsh judgment by way of everything that's happened. Everybody is. You could see it in the media. You could see it in, in the government system. You could see it in the schools. You could see it everywhere. Everything is coming out. Everything is being brought to the forefront. The truth is, which is more disturbing than a lie. And so we are being shown, divine feminine, we are being shown the future and ways to create a better place for our children, to clear karmic debt within our ancestral lineage is what they're showing me. And to have peace, because our peace was taken away from us a long time ago. They took everything. They took everything from us, right? And I ain't talking about slavery. This shit get deeper than that. But the divine feminine I'm talking to are connected to portals. And by way of you being connected to these things, it's other entities that know this. And so they're working overtime to get to you, to try to have some type of kind of correspondence to you, some kind of connection to connect to you. Okay? That card that came out, what was that had came out? And it was saying about meditation and exercising and things of that nature. I want to show you these cards because I'm looking at them and I'm picking up on the energy, right? But you see how this one came out first, right? The devil card. And just because it's the devil card don't mean nothing, but you see how she's looking in the mirror? You see? And that give me things that are being revealed. Even you're being revealed. Like you shit. You want to know who you are. Past this physical shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you are in the knowing. Like you're woke. You know what I'm saying? And you see how she down here, and you see this snake right here. Now, when you think of snake, y'all, you probably think of negative shit because of the Garden of Eden and all of that shit that they talk about. But snakes are very beautiful. There's so many great things about snakes. They shed. They go through. They're so observant. You know what I'm saying? They're so connected to Earth because they're on their belly, right, against the Earth, right. We can't let this world lie to us. We got to tell the truth, right? But you see in essence right here, she got both moons be on the side of her, and there's 2 portals that's open up right there. And then the light, she is the light, right? Divine feminine, this is us right here, y'all. This energy, right? This is the balance that I was talking about between the masculine and the feminine, because we all have it. Even men have feminine energy within them. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. It is what it is. You can't change it. You feel me? It's a part of our anatomy. And so I just want you guys to look at this and see what you see. And then me speaking to you guys and telling you guys You know, you guys hearing what I'm saying and what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, what they showing me. You know, it's you against you. It ain't you ain't against. Look, you ain't a motherfucker. They ain't. It ain't. You ain't got no war outside of you. Woo! The war is not with. It's not outside of you. The war was built and created within you. So if something is created and built within you, can we not break it down? If a building is built, can we not blow that motherfucker up and recreate and that's what the divine feminine that I'm talking to been doing. That's what you've been doing. You've been looking in the motherfucking mirror, getting to it. Thank you. You've been getting to it. That's what you've been doing. You've been looking at the dirtiest, the nastiest parts of you. The parts that you weren't able to sit with alone. Now you can sit with. It may be hard. It may be, and this is why spirit come through. That's why spirit coming through. Like, you gotta, cause it don't get easier, y'all. It's more work that we have to do. We have to become healthy. We have to eat better. This is what we have to do because none of this shit that's been going on has been healthy for us, and they know it. They know what they've been doing to keep our pineal gland closed so that we can't see. These ain't our real eyes, but we have eyes because this is a part of the world, whatever, to make it look like it's the real eye back here. That's how far we can see, y'all. That's a portal. Look at that in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And she's speaking to her. She's speaking to she's going in deep. She's going in realms that she done been in, that she don't remember. They loving it. I don't know why they showing me the game. No, it's not the Game of Thrones. They showing me this fucking movie. It's a movie that they showing me, y'all. It's fuck. They was like on a chariot and they was moving through. It was like not the game. It's like they was dropping the kids in a place, and or they would take them from the family. I'm gonna get the movie, but they showing me that like that's what's going on. Like, and it's something like that. You've been being watched all your life. You know what I'm saying? You've been being protected all your life, divine feminine. You have, and you know it. You didn't went through some shit that you shouldn't have made it out of, but you did. And wasn't nobody there to say you like, oh, I'm finna know, nigga. Nah. Come on, y'all. Shit, y'all got me finna go to church around this motherfucker, y'all. This shit get deep. This is you in your essence, in your calm state. Whatever you need to do to stay in this high priestess, because I'm talking to some high priestess, for you to stay in this energy. Because when you're not in this energy, you're not a high priestess. And you're not going to always be able to be in this energy, but you can be. Practice. Keep practicing. Keep pushing forward. Perseverance. Keep doing whatever it is that you need to, whoever you need to cut off, whatever job you need to quit, whatever relationship you need to get out of, whatever it is that you need to do to stay connected to the divine, because all of this shit, I'm telling y'all, it's like, this shit is not forever. We're not going to be in the physical for you. You want to stay tapped in, I promise you. You do not want to, don't let them motherfuckers have you vibrating low. They're going to keep trying. The minute you start thinking like them, or you resort to, let me respond in this, watch how you respond. Who's in control? Don't say God is in control, because then you're thinking outside of yourself. Then you're thinking about a God outside of you. Who's in control? And not that you consider yourself a God like I do. I'm a goddess. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than what this world told me I am. It's no way that I get the information that I get and I see the things that I see, and I'm not who the fuck you gonna motherfucker not finna tell me that only one person walked this earth and was able to do some shit that I'm doing today. That ain't happening. There ain't no way. I didn't go to fucking school for this shit. Like, and I ain't talking about just the cars. I'm just saying. You didn't go to school for what you know. Like, even if you did, the shit that you know was like something that you had to go through. It had to be, you know what I'm saying? You've been looking in the mirror. You did the shadow work. And it wasn't easy. So don't sit there and let these motherfuckers take it from you. If you gotta be the most ferocious beast that walk in the motherfucking room to get your respect without being rude and disrespectful, then be that. Go in there the ugliest motherfucker then. Because this is one thing the divine feminine I feel fuck up at is we are we cool. No, fuck that. If you gotta be the ugliest motherfucker in the room, then you be that to protect you because ain't nobody else gonna fucking do it in the physical. Even if you got, I'm just saying, it seems like when shit pop off, you always see motherfuckers picking up phone recording shit, but they don't protect the women on earth. They don't protect the women on the land. It ain't been happening. And right now it's at a alarm rate is bad. So to make a long story short, without me going too far and getting too, you know what I'm saying, up in there, protect yourself, okay? Stay in your high priestess energy because you are that divine being. You are that divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? You got your good days and your bad days, baby, just like I do, and it's okay. But don't never doubt yourself. Don't ever let a motherfucker tell you who you are. They've been doing it all your life. And the motherfuckers that's doing it, cut their ass off. Cut their water show. Cut the supply off. Because you was the fucking supply. You was the motherfucker that was keeping them alive. That was keeping them breathing. And that's why now they scavenger for air and shit. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? But you was it. The whole time, you was the star. The whole fucking time, you was the star. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. I'm finna end it at this, but I just want to see one more thing. Let me see. Is there any last messages that you got, Spirit? Yeah. The Magician. I can't make it up. You are the creator. I just wanted to see what Spirit had to. You know what I'm saying? The Magician. You know what I'm saying? What is the Magician? You procreate with galaxies, with the universe, with the... You fluctuate through this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You have... It's almost as if you have a rod in your hand and you're able to make things happen. Like you are... You could be even somebody that people always come to in the family. Like you always need... You know what I'm saying? Like that energy though, no more. You can't... I'm saying it's no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody have the ability to do this and be this. You did the work. Why should anybody, you feel me, be able to feed off of what it is that you did? And this is the only way. No. What are you going to do? What are you going to bring? But you want to be a chief. You want to be in charge. You want to do this, but you don't want to do the work? Nah, fuck that. It wasn't easy for you to get to where you are. It wasn't easy sitting here listening to videos trying to figure out who the fuck you is and if you on the right path. It ain't easy sitting up there, you know what I'm saying? It ain't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you've accepted who you are. You know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, whether if they accept it or not, that ain't your problem. All right? I love you guys. I'm going to let you go. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste means the light in me sees the light in you. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to come back on here later to y'all. I'm going to fuck with y'all tonight. I love you. And you guys, thank you for coming to Elsie's Tribe to Wealth. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. And I do free...